All right, let's take a quick look at factoring review number 1J. Okay, now this one is a little mean, and I don't deny it here, but it is a little bit mean here, and the reason for that is it's definitely a trinomial. Okay, so if you're not too careful here, you might jump into this a little bit too quickly here and think, well, I'm just going to multiply that first term by that last term right away here, and then look at that and go, that's -7 times -18. Oh, that's going to be blah 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 whatever. But the truth is, the very first thing you should do here is make sure that that is in the right order. Okay, the way these things should be written to make it easier for you to factor, it should be written in terms of the order of exponent here. So we should have the quadratic term first, the linear term second, and then the constant term last. That will make this easier for you to factor here. And then I can say, okay, take that first term, multiply by that last term, that's -18x squared. So I'm looking for two numbers whose product is -18x squared and whose sum is -7x. Okay, and again, the signs are a consideration. The signs are a very important consideration. So two numbers that multiply to get -18. Let's take -3 and 6. Yeah, but those don't add to 7, the -7 there. So you switch the signs. -3, it doesn't work here. Then you think 9 and 2. Okay, well 9 and 2, I can make that work to get -7. I just got to be careful. It's got to be -9x and +2x. If you put the signs differently, I'm not going to get the -7 out of that. So the larger number here has to be negative if the sum is going to be negative. And so now I put my binomial, I put my little parentheses there for the binomials, and I remember that these are not necessarily the numbers that go in there. They are these numbers right here. So let's say that my outside product is -9x, my inside product is 2x. Then I compare these two to the original expression I'm trying to factor here. The first terms in both of these binomial factors, their product has got to be x squared. Well, that leaves me with really only one choice. It's got to be x and x. And as soon as that happens here, I know that the first term of the first binomial factor multiplied by the last term of the second binomial factor has to be -9x. Okay, that's what I discovered over there. Well, there's the x, so over here this must be -9. The last term of the first factor, the first term of the second factor, their product has to be 2x. Okay, that's what I discovered over here. Well, there's the x, and so here must be the +2. And so the answer is x + 2, x - 9.